Hey guys, Phoenix Fenrir. Quick video, guide to making musical sheets in Maplestory 2. The first thing we want to do is we need to download our programs for converting your MIDI files that you download off of the websites for your musical scores and sheets and stuff. So what we want to do is we're going to go down to your Firefox or your Chrome or whatever you're using, and we want to go to musicalnexus.net and search up there Maple Beats Edition 1.0.1, the 3MLE program. And you want to download this file, or you can go to 3ml.jp/download and you will download this file right here. Yes, the website is in Japanese, but the program is in English, which is what we need, or it's for whatever language you're in. It's easy to read, no problems. And then when we're done with that, we will have our files here for our Maple Beats and our 3MLE, depending on which one you want to use. I use 3MLE, which works out because I started with it. I didn't even know Maple Beats existed until today. So what we do after that is open our program. Now I'm going to open up my 3MLE editor, and Maplestory 2 is going to be in the background, which is fine. So Maplestory 2, we're going to close this out. We're going to do a new one, so it's fresh track. And once it's opened, all you have to do is leave it open, go to your websites for either here, find your solo songs in your Maple Beats section, or you can open up this website, musescore.com. When it brings you up to this place, and you can find sheet music for just about anything. Now what you do have to do on this website though is you have to create an account. It's a free account, nothing to pay for, nothing like that. We're going to search here. We're going to search minute. Let's spell that right. Minute Waltz Chopin. Now I do have it selected for all, so everything in the Minute Waltz will show up. It could be classical, it could be whatever you want, but I want the Waltz Opus 64, number 1 in D major, the Minute Waltz, and this is for a piano. So what we do is we click this, and then we hit the download button, and we can choose what we want. We can open it in MuseScore, PDF, Music XML, MIDI, or MP3 just to listen to it. But what we want is we want MIDI. So we'll save it as an MIDI, and I already have it downloaded, so don't worry about this. So you'll save it as an MIDI, and then what you'll do after that is you'll go into your editor, and you'll hit File, Import Standard MIDI File. We click this, and it brings up my area that I've put songs in, which could be different for you. The icons, don't worry about those. They are audio files that I use in VLC. So what I want to do is I want to get the Waltz Opus 64, number 1 in D major, the Minute Waltz, the one you just downloaded or that I just downloaded. So we click it and we open it. And what we want to do on here, import profile stays custom. Import items, you want to hit Control Change and Velocity. Your quantization settings, 1/64th note. Miscellaneous, leave this blank. Import target tracks, 1 and 2 if there's 3 or 4 or 5. Import all the tracks you want. And we click OK. Now on the program it brings it up. You see your tempo over here, all your Mace-Tick step events, and your notes. All your notes down here. What we can do is we can test it out. Since I'm using the acoustic grand piano, I do have other options which I don't need because it's a grand piano. So I'm going to test the sound. Alright, so sounds good. Now the one thing I will tell you about right now, how how fast it's playing in the program is not the same as how fast it plays in the game. Game can't go that fast, which is fine. All you want to hear is the sound, which creates for a longer song, honestly. So that's more performance XP, that's more XP for you. Now what we do now is there's two ways of doing it. The one way I did it before wasn't really working out, so I found a better way to do it. What we do now is we have track 1 selected. Track 1 will be your melody. Track 2 will be your harmony, and any other tracks after track 2, those will be your extra harmonies. So track 1, I go here, I click File, Export MML to Clipboard. This will bring up your exporting, and we only want track 1. So for our tracks, we unhighlight that one. We only have track 1 selected. Information, don't worry about it. Output settings, there is no Maplestory 2 MML. Don't worry about it, it's not going to matter. We want to have Mapinogi MML at format. We want to have sort tracks by text length, and we want to optimize the MML. Don't worry about your tools, don't worry about any of that, just hit copy MML. Click OK. Then we come over here to Maplestory, and I've already had this in here, so I was testing it out. We're going to just delete that and delete that. We are using a 5,000 note sheet, depending on how many notes you have. Now we have this in our clipboard. All we have to do is hit Control V, and that pastes everything from the MML 3MLE program into here, and then we can test it. Like I said, the speed's not going to be the same. You might have some overlapping notes, but it's not going to make much of a difference. And you can already tell just here right now, this is 3 minutes and 29 seconds. That's before the harmony's added. So we're going to pause this, we're going to back it up, and stop it. Click our Harmony A tab, then we're going to go back into our 3ML editor. We have our track 2 selected already. Copy the MML, same settings as always. Copy it, hit OK, come back here, Control V, that's our harmony. So then we hit play. We're going to test it, and all I did was add a second to it. Okay, so it's really slow, we get it, but it's how you do it. That's the easiest way to do it. There's the other way I told you about doing it. You go in here, and you could just start from here, and you can copy and go all the way down until it's all copied, and you copy it like that. And you could do it like that. You could do your select all, and then copy it as well. I stopped doing that because I noticed early on that it wasn't pasting all the lines. It would only paste a few of the lines, and then every single time you'd go back in to try and copy the rest in, paste them all in, they would overlap different times. Like you'd scroll up, you'd see line 45 through 55 that you just pasted in, and then you would go from 56 down, and they would repaste 45 through 55. So I don't suggest doing that. I suggest doing the file, export MML, and then copy the settings and paste into the book. And then you can go on here, your title, best played on the piano. You have your piano, you hit compose your score. I have fully read, I agree, and you've created it. Congratulations.